What's up, YouTube? Just out for another little ride. Repositioned the mic again the last time. It didn't really seem to sound that great. So another little test run here. Try to see what we can find. And hopefully this position works. If not, I'll give it another shot. But if it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to probably buy a different helmet, because like I said before, this one just has way too much air that comes through. So other than that, man, just a good night to ride. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but it was like 92, 93 all day. O'clock at night, probably low 80s, I'm gonna guess. Either way, it's just a perfect night out. Really not much wind at all. Great night for a ride. Warm. I don't have my coat on, which I usually do. Tell you what, when things happen and you get stressed out, I really don't think there's much of a better way to just get out and clear your mind. Just go for a nice ride. Don't even know where I'm headed. I just knew I needed to get on the bike and hit the road. How many of you feel that way? Just out riding here. I've got this the 2017 Kawasaki Vulcan S ABS. This bike's been a good little bike for me. Had it for going on 2 years, a little over 2 years. Actually I think it's 2 years this month. It's got 4,152 miles on it. I had 5 on it when I got it, so it's been a good little bike. I do like how she corners when I hit those curvy roads and you just lean into it. This one really takes it well. But this is a starter bike for me. I really don't have a lot of complaints about it, other than this seat is not that comfortable for long rides. I do know I see a lot of people saying that they get the Corbin seat for it. It's like $400. Makes all the difference in the world, but I don't think I'm going to put that much money into it. What my plan is, probably keep this for a couple more years. We're moving to North Carolina. When I get there, I'm probably just going to buy more of a cruiser anyways. These Kawasaki's, this is more of a sport cruiser, and it's a great ride. I really, like I said, I really do like this bike. I just want something a little bigger, something more comfortable with a back seat. Take the girlfriend for a ride, have a radio on it. I don't really see much of a way. As you see, there's not a lot of room for a whole lot of anything. I do want to add a GPS. I've got my phone over here, and I can use that sometimes, but I don't really like to use the battery on it. But I put this DC outlet here around there, and that I can keep that GPS plugged in. If you guys ride and you use a GPS, let me know what kind you use. I'm thinking about really going with that TomTom. I think it's called the TomTom 550. It's like $289. It just seems like a real good one. It's actually designed for motorcycles. Thinking about looking at that one. I don't know. I don't really know if I am or not. Like I said, I just don't really want to. If I go for a long ride, I don't want to burn my phone up using that. So, because as we all know, the price of these smartphones these days is way much more than a GPS, which is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I get out, I ride. It just makes me think about all kinds of things going on. I'm excited about the move to North Carolina. Been wanting to do that for a while. Waiting for her son to graduate. He graduates next year, so we'll go through that. And I think what we're gonna do, possibly, if he wants to, it's been in the talks, we're probably gonna, when we move after he graduates, take him with us, and he can kind of hang out for the summer, hang out in North Carolina for a few months, get settled in before going to college. It's gonna be nice. And I tell you, we were in North Carolina last summer, and it's going to be nice to get a bike out there and hit some of those back roads. Just absolutely amazing out there, just amazing, riding through the mountains. Really looking forward to it. But as excited as I am a little bit nervous. You know, we lived for almost 50 years in one state. Well, actually 50 years, it'll be almost 51 next year, in one state, and then pack up and move to another state. But it'll be alright. Tell you what, it's been super dry out, just super dry, but a lot of these crops are doing really well. A lot of the corn, I know around here they have a saying of knee-high by July. It's up over the waist. Looks like it's doing really good. Soybeans nice and green. Don't even know why I'm talking about that, honestly, but that's what you do when you're out riding. You just hit the road, start looking at things. I guess you just start talking about things you normally would never talk about. This is nice to ride down this road here. This used to be a golf course, this whole area right here. think it was called Highlands, but that whole thing was a golf course. This was the clubhouse. They're totally remodeling, adding on these garages. I'm assuming it's going to be like gravel trains and things like that. But yeah, that whole thing right there was a golf course. You can still sort of see a little bit of it with those trees there. There was a green back there. It's incredible how it can change so fast like that. Oh, it's such an amazing ride. When we do move to North Carolina, I will miss this ride, especially when I get out to my favorite road to ride on is Round Lake Road. That was a big bump. It has a lot of twists and turns on it, real curvy roads. It's just my favorite all-time ride. What is your favorite ride? You guys like more of the straight ride? You know, just a straight road like this? You like riding around residential areas, 25 miles an hour? Or do you guys like to ride on the highways there? I think I talked about it on my last video also, but I really like the country roads. It's relaxed. You've got just the smell of the crops. I mean, it's just fresh, clean, fresh air. And you don't have all the crazy traffic. Now, you do have to watch for wildlife. Had some pretty big close calls with that. Almost hit a deer. Several times. I can't even keep track of how many times I have been driving down any road, highway, residential, back roads, anywhere, every road you could drive down. I have had birds diving at me, and I actually have, I'll have to look for those on video. I'm not sure what I did with them. I hope I didn't delete them. I actually got one caught on video where the thing came down, it hit me like right on the fork and bounced off. I mean, the thing, you could see it literally just drop out of the sky right into my bike. I thought for sure the headlight or something was going to be broke down there, and luckily it wasn't. Actually have not had that happen, I don't think yet this summer. I might turn around and go back down that road. I've never been down that road. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'll come up over this hill so that way I can see if something's coming when I turn around. But yeah, something a little different today. These people named their driveway. Well, I guess I'll be using it as a turnaround. But I'll get out there. And I don't know where the heck I'm at, you know. So if I have that GPS on there, you can just program in home and get myself back. So with that said, guys, as far as GPS goes on the bike, you know, there's TomTom. I think TomTom and Garmin are probably the two big brands these days. What do you recommend? What type of GPS do you use on your bike? Let me know in the comments. And when you do, let me know why. Let me know why you like the one that you chose and what you didn't like about the one that you didn't. You know, what works for one doesn't necessarily work for the other, so I like to hear both pros and cons of each. Yeah. I love when people dump the garbage out on the side of the road. And dirt road. I do not like those. I talked about that in my last video. I do not like dirt roads on a bike. Too squirrely for me. There's some deer right there. Another thing I'd like you guys to leave in the comment section, if you guys go out and you ride, motovlog, whatever you want to call it, what do you do to keep the noise down inside the helmet? What type of helmet do you use? I've got the Belt Qualifier DXL. It's a very comfortable helmet. I do like it, but there is a lot of wind noise in it. And here's Round Lake Road. I guess I thought this road was a little longer. I'd never cut down this one. This one's got just so many nice curves on it. It's a great ride. But yeah, what helmet do you guys use? What's your mic setup? I'd like to get it quieter. Not so much wind noise. I don't even care if you hear the bike with this Kawasaki Vulcan S. If anybody's ever checked them out, you know they're quiet anyways. But yeah, drop in the comment section. Now there's a rabbit jumping out in front of me. I don't know if it's because they really can't hear me, so they just go. Hard to say. Oh, I love these curves, man. This is such a great ride. I'll take this road on the way back so you can see all of them. The problem is these road snakes, I don't know what you guys call them where you're from, all these little patches, the patch in the cracks right here. When it gets hot like this, things get slippery. I've had a couple times where I was on a curve and you could feel the front end slip out. Not a good feeling, folks. Not a good feeling. This one here actually, as you see, gets covered in all kinds of gravel and everything coming from the combines and everything. And definitely gets slippery. Usually, yep, I was going to say there's a deer right there. This is a common area for them. I'm glad to see that guy back there because usually they're right here, right there on the road. One thing I do like about this Belt Qualifier DXL, comes with the two, you know, the two shaded we're pulling here, visors. I've got the, oh, you can't pull in there anymore. Yeah, can't even pull in there no more. It's got the two shaded visors, so you got turn around over here. We've got the clear and the shaded. I can see the sun's probably going to be going down before I head back, so at some point here I'll probably need to put the shaded, or I'm sorry, the clear one on. It's a nice little lake. Not sure what lake that is. I don't actually have a lot to say today, but like I said, what an amazing night for a ride. Head back down the other way. Well, you don't see that every day. I'm glad I had that thing rolling. That's going to be some really cool footage. Hope it came out good. Again, exactly why I like riding out in the country. That's something you just do not see every day. That thing had to only be a couple days old. Very cool. You guys like riding during the day, or who likes the night ride? That's where it used to be these houses, and this entire thing is going to turn into either subdivision or apartments. I don't remember. It might be a combination of both. And it's really strange. There used to be a house right there that we just passed. We used to do fire training in there, like a live search and rescue training. We were supposed to do them in some of the other houses, but you can see all these driveways. No more houses. It's too bad. And we'll go this way. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Get home. Got a few things I need to take care of there before the day is over. Obviously things will get better. I'm just getting started at this, but you know, I've got the camping, I've got kayaking, I'll have some fishing and motorcycle riding, just things like that. And yeah, some of my NASCAR experiences, I'll be sure to get as much video of that as I can. But let me know in the comments what you like seeing. Do you like it being a variety like that, or is there just one aspect of this that you actually like to see? Let me know. I'd like to hear from you guys. But well, if you're watching, I appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications. Make sure you select all, especially if I'm doing a wide variety. You never know what I'm going to post. I don't know if I'm going to have a specific day. Well, I will have a specific day that I'm going to post, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's going to be Monday. I think it's probably going to be Thursday or something. That way I have time to work on them and all that stuff. So, but anyways, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, share, all that stuff, and we'll talk to you soon.